Hi, my name's Anna and today we're going to go through an upper body and core workout using our tube bands. So these either come with interchangeable handles like these that you can clip on or off, or they come with the handles preset. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're going to work through a set of bands so we know roughly what to use and how we're going to use them. So first up, make sure you're fit and healthy to exercise, you've got loads of space and you've had a little warm up. Right, starting with a nice row. So we take a seated position, dropping the shoulders down towards our glutes, and then I want you to rotate your hand out slightly so your knuckles move outwards and then draw it in and slowly release. So make sure we've got plenty of tension on the bands already. Drop the shoulders down first of all and shrug it back using the shoulder. So we'll do 15 here, shrug and pin and then row. Good. And again, slowly out, shrug and pin and then pull it in. So we're squeezing and opening the back. And as this gets easier for us, we can then increase the resistance on the band by using a heavier band load. Awesome. And again, drop and draw it in. Nice. Give me another 10. So every time we are trying to use our back first. So I'm going to do a bad demo. We're not doing this because it's not a rowing machine. We're trying to use the resistance of our band to squeeze and pull and not letting it fly off too quickly. Good. Let's give it another 10. No, not another 10. I can't count. You know I can't count. I don't know why I say it. 4, 3 to go. And the last 2. Open that chest, squeeze into your back. That's the key. When you're done, release those down. We're doing our first core exercise. So come to the floor, doing an ab crunch, fingers by temples. Let's go for 15. Shorten the distance between your rib cage and your pelvis. Exhale. And again, 14. I want you to pause at the top. As you exhale, keeping those elbows nice and open. Good, give me another 12. Packing it down through the rib cage. And again. Oh, we're going to have a lovely toned back and then a huge six pack. It's going to be amazing. And again, squeeze in. You got it. 4 more. Trying to keep your pelvis nice and level without letting it swing around as we come up to. And last one. Good. Well done. So core and back feeling pumped. Let's do another set of these. So this time I want you to make sure that the tension is on this band, so it's not slack at all before you start. We're going to pin those shoulders down so we can all start together. Awesome. So row it back with your back first and then bring it in with those elbows. Good. Slowly out and again back and bring it in. Good. Don't we love a row? Really, really nice. So the row is one of the exercises for your upper body that you'll probably be much stronger in. So as you get this technique nailed, you'll be able to increase the resistance of your band. And drive it in. Well done. I believe we have 8 to go because I have actually counted to some degree this time, which is quite nice for everyone. Squeeze and out. Again, pin it in, drop those shoulders and open that chest. Good. 5 more. We're starting to feel pumped in the back. I hope so. 4, 3 more. And the last 2, really squeezing in, getting used to the resistance on the band if you've never used them before. You know these are the kind of things you leave shut in the garage. I know, we've all done it. And our 15 ab crunches, fingertips by the temple, draw it down towards the floor and exhale. And again. Squeeze it up, shorten the rib cage to your pelvis, and I want you to think about pausing and trying to get your shoulder blades off the floor at the top of the rep. And again, 9 to go. Well done, beat the heat. 7. 4 more. Get that core on. 3 to go. And last one. Brilliant, well done. We're moving into a new exercise. So we're flipping onto our front. We're still going to use the same band, anchored, probably under a door or around a pillar, whatever works for you. Grab the bands a little higher. And we're going to do a skydiver, which we've all done together before. So look down towards the floor and squeeze those glutes. Have the hands hover off the floor and bring your shoulders away from your ears. So we're pinning down through the back already. And then we're going to pull down, squeezing through our back. So think about using your back again, like we did in the 30-day home workout challenge. Lots of squeezing into that back. And again. Keep it going. So this starts to be much harder if you hold slightly higher up the band. Really good. Squeeze into that back. Keep the elbows off the floor. Looking down towards your delicious carpet. Good. 2 more here. So we're doing 12 this time. And 1 more. Good. Amazing. Release. Because we're on a front and for ease, we're going to pop up into a low plank. If you need your knees down, that's totally fine. We're going to roll forward and back in this roll out. In we come and back. Good, right on the toe. And again. Brace and draw the belly button in. Lift it up through the arms, through the shoulders, so you feel less like we don't want to be sat in it. So we're kind of lifting up. Good, 4 more. 3. Squeeze the core, squeeze it 2. And last one. Good. I might let you have a little rest now. How's that? I've got a thread hanging off my top, which is really offending me. Tuck that in. Awkward. Over we come. So have a look at your tube bands and think, right, we're going in. Grab them and let's do another 12 of our banded skydivers. Looking towards the floor, squeeze the butt and bring it down. Thinking about pulling through your back like we did on the last exercise, just a different motion. Give me another 8. Well done, guys. Keep it going. This is our last few reps. Feeling the burn, feeling the magic. 4. 3 more, squeezing in. And the last one, epic. Release, coming up into our plank, pop up as quickly as you can, and let's do it, 12 of these. Rolling forward and back. And again, push through and back. 7, keep it nice and tight. Lifting up through those shoulders again. Keeping your eyeballs looking just slightly forward so your neck's nice and flat. 3 more. 2. And 1. Brilliant, well done. This thread is really annoying me. What's going on? Let's see if I just did that in the middle of a video. Save that thread for later, won't we? Okay, coming in for a shoulder press now. So we don't need our door or our garden pole or whatever it is we're using. We come right into the middle. We're going to stand on a bit of band. You're going to decide how much resistance you need to take off the band, depending on how hard it is. So we're going to bring it up into a shoulder press, ground into the floor, and just push up. So the elbows come very slightly in front of your body line. And again, lift and squeeze. Well done. So this is nice and controlled. And watch that your ears stay away from the shoulders. So we're pulling down into our body with our beautiful back so that our shoulders stay away from our ears. Well done. Lift and push. So bring in the elbows. So watch that we're not doing it out here. It's in front of the body line. Good. 7. Let's squeeze it up for 6 more. Yeah. And again, push and lift. Really control it. 2 to go. And the last one. Are you ready for a little more core action? If you wish, we're going to dive down onto our back, spread our arms, spread our legs, and then bringing it up into 12 start crunch. So we're reaching across, leaving one arm on the floor, getting everything nice and fluid. Good. So now we're bringing in a rotation, a twisting motion. So we're hitting up our obliques as well, which is quite exciting to have extra. And again. For last 3, try to really control it, squeezing in. And 1. Fabulous. Take a moment. Then grab the bands of truth. Start on the power of Grayskull. Decide whether you're going to go crazy and step 2 feet on it this time. Whenever we are doing anything, even with weights or with a band, we just want to make sure we're a little bit soft in the knee so that we can maintain our own core. Because sometimes people can rely on jamming it back a little when actually we want it to be nice and stable ourselves. So if you wish, we might be here. Let's do 12. Push up and slowly lower. So we keep it controlled because this is better for most people. So when you've done things before and the motions are super fast, it's not necessarily the best way for us to do it because we want to connect with those muscles. So exhale on the effort and then lower it down, keeping control. We don't want to try and avoid using momentum when we're doing this. We want it to be all us, working against the resistance of our band. Nice, give me 4 more. Squeeze, keeping those shoulders down. 3, and again. Yeah! The final one before you can start crunch, and don't go anywhere, we've got another exercise after this. Remove the band and come on down to the underground. We could make a fitness wrap up, couldn't we? I think it'd be really good. Well done, team, let's do this. So if I'm ever going too fast for you, just pause this video, that's absolutely fine. Pause me. By all means, that's what I'm there for. 4, keep it going if you can, exhale, feel the magic. Lovely, and last 1. Fabulous, up we jump. We're doing bicep curls because you know you want to. Everyone wants the gun show, don't we? So again, the same happens. So what might happen is we might need to take away a bit of the band, so we take a wider stance so that we can do that. So we want some tension on the bands, and I've got quite a lot of spare band here, so I'm going to try to take some of it away so that as I come down to the bottom, we don't want all of this. We should be feeling a little tight at the bottom already, so we can just bring a little bit of loop into the middle and just have a fiddle so you get to a point where it's even, but when you stand up the band's taut. And then we're going to bring into this bicep curl so it's nice and hard and slowly lower. And again, squeeze the gun show. Bringing them on up and flex. You got it, keep it going, squeeze and flex. So our elbows are very slightly away from the body. We're slightly soft in the knee, grounding into the floor. Butt cheeks are on and your core's on. So we're not like swinging it back. We're really controlled. 4. And the hands rotating at the bottom. 3 more. Squeeze the guns. 2. And 1 more time. Fabulous work. Let's take it down to the floor for our core exercise. So this one we're going to do a pass under. So I want you to imagine or grab something. So it might not be a weight, which is fine. It might be a ball or a small raccoon or something, I don't know. And we're going to spring it under our legs in a figure of 8. So we do 10 on one side. Keep it going, that's 5, 4, 3, and then if you can, without putting your feet down, we're going to reverse it. Oh my goodness, are we really? 10. And bring it under in the other direction, so we're really smashing up that coordination. I don't even think I've reversed it. I think I've just carried on doing it the same way. Failing, I'm failing. 4 more, whatever you're doing, we'll do 4 more. 2 and 1, well done. Bicep curls it is. So remember where you put your feet roughly to give you that perfect resistance. and then just wiggle the bands until they're nice and even. Cool. Then stand up, so there's torque on the band, and you can feel, and we'll bring it up. A bit too much on this side. We're bringing it up for this lovely curl, good. And knuckles in at the bottom, and again, lift and squeeze. So we're gonna try, if we can, to flex our biceps nice and hard at the top. So that just means you squeeze the muscle, not the hands, the muscle, extra hard against the resistance. Squeeze the bicep. So bicep is the front of your upper arm. It's the bit that people are always flexing at you, know. When you walk on the beach. Good, give me 3 more. 2. And 1 more, lift and squeeze. Epic work, release. Come down for your pass under. So, how are we gonna do it the other way? This way. So yeah, there we go. So we're gonna go 10 one way, 10 the other, if my brain can cope with it. We're just threading it under. If that's too much for you, you can do it with your feet down, just lean back a little bit, or we can just continue with a Russian twist. With or without a weight is fine. Keep going. Whichever you're doing, we've got 2 more and 1 more. Either carry on or switch directions on here. So if you're doing the Russian twist, you just carry on as you were. Good, 4. Keep it going. I'm going to join in with the Russian twist crew. So we're doing 6. Keep it going. Everyone together. Awesome. We need 2 more. And the last one. Brilliant. Fabulous work. Okay, last set, I promise you. We're going to try tricep. Ow! Dropped it on my toe. Smooth. She's a smooth operator. Okay, so this one is a bit different. So we need the band to come from behind. And then you're going to extend your elbows in the air. So I hope I'm on a decent angle. So you're going to bring it down and then push so your arms are straight. And you will get a little bit of band burn happening down the back of your body. But that's fine because the goals are bigger than the band burn. Okay, so your elbows are kind of in, but they are allowed to be a little bit out. So you've got to be comfortable, but we're not going to be doing them like out here. So we tuck them in and then extend that arm up, trying to keep the band in the groove of our back so we don't get twanged in the face. 3 more, squeeze those triceps to the top, good. And again, 1 more, yes team, and slowly bring it down. So keep control of your bands at all times. Coming into a full plank this time. Bring the elbows through. If you want to do the knees, that's cool. If not, we're gonna come up, just bring the knee across 20 times, nice and slow. And just feel that lovely contraction through your front core, good. Keep it going, 15, 14. Well done, we've got 10 more. And then we're moving on to our final set. And then you're free to go about your day. Awesome, keep going. But this is a choice, right? You chose to come on and train bands. That already means that you're pumped, ready for life human. I think, because let's be honest, bands are the fun thing. Okay, bend the knee. Get stacks, bring the resistance bands so they're behind your body and bring the elbows in and then lift up. So your elbows are staying as still as you can. Good. So you keep going. If you need an option for these bands, you could, if you wanted to, do a kick back. So we could hold here, keep the elbows still and then straighten up a little bit more. Band there. So you keep the elbows still here and push. So if you've got any shoulder problems, we could start here. Maybe even holding onto a bit of chair so you can bend over properly and then just squeezing up, keeping the elbows still. So the movement is kind of similar. Otherwise, we'll carry on above the head. So you guys must be nearly there now. So just finish your set, 3 more, 2 more, and 1, and then join me on the floor for your oblique mountain climbers. Yeah. Awesome, really controlled. 14, 13. Good, well done guys, keep this moving. 7. So when you get used to your bands, you'll be able to change the resistance for each exercise. 2, last one, and rest. Brilliant. So on them, a lot of them say the weight. So this is why it's good to have like a workout notebook or a file on your phone, and you just write down the weight that you did on that set. So the row, for example, might be a lot heavier when you get the hang of the movement. So that could be probably the most heavy lift. And then again with the shoulder press, you might be really good at that. So you want to push your weight up a little higher. And that's fine, and that's why we want to have like a whole set of bands if we can, so that we can change the resistance every time. Also, might be worth using like a little marker so that you know that, oh, right, that's where I had to put my feet on the bicep curl. So when you come back next week and you're like, oh, I don't really understand, it all feels a bit twangy, I haven't got any tension on the band. So just play with them. They're worth sticking with. They're a really, really good tool for training at home. So stick with them and really try to get used to the way that they feel and the way that they lift. Well done today. I'm really pleased that you joined me, and I'm excited to see how you get on with this workout. So always feel free to drop me a comment, drop me a message on Insta or YouTube or whatever, and we'll catch up. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.